Hey there, guys. It's the champ here. Got some more videos from CQB in Toronto. Adrian and I went up there on the 5th of May. I know I'm finally getting around to editing them about 2 weeks later. Mostly because we're probably going to be going on Monday, so I wanted to get these off of my card and edited and onto YouTube. But nevertheless, some videos
Okay.
for you. Here we were just playing a little force on force to start the day. It was a good day. There's a lot of people around, very big teams. Uh,
Yep.
it seemed like our teams were a little flip flop or a little lopsided. Sorry, but because I don't think we won a game all day, but it was still a good day. You go out and you have some
Okay,
fun. You
move
run
up to the
around.
wall.
Some activity is something better
Yep.
than sitting on the couch and playing COD. So I brought that day I had taken my TM7 with me because I wanted to give it a bit of a send off. I'm planning on selling it eventually. I have 3 Electros at home right now, between my TM7 and my Inspire, which I'm also trying to sell, and then my X7. And I'm keeping the X7 just because I would lose a lot of money if I tried to sell it. Um, Probably most money. So I decided to get rid of this one, but I wanted to give it a send off. Here, I get shot
Ooh,
from above. I
that's
completely
a hit.
forgot there was a balcony on the front side of the building, so I got hit in the head, and it was.
I gotta go this way.
But
Coming out, coming out,
what
coming
can you
out,
do?
coming out, coming
It was
out.
the start of the game, so I wasn't really thinking too much about it. So I'm gonna walk myself out here. Yeah, I love the TM7. If any of you guys are ever thinking of getting one, don't hesitate by any means.
Yeah.
It's a really nice gun. It's nice and compact. It's nice and light. I had my X7 first, and going from an X7 to this is miles different. It's really light. You can almost do it one-handed. In fact, one time before I had my camera, I was playing and I had a bomb in one hand,
That should stay in there.
and I was using my TM7 in the other hand one-handed. So, it's really light. It's really nice to play with. Right here, I can see this guy's kind of pinned down and there's nowhere for me to go, so I'm just going to walk back here and give myself a little breather again. I get winded kind of easy, so I didn't want to, I wanted to stop and take a breath so that if I had to, sprint through a lane to get out of enemy cover, or out of enemy fire, sorry, then I could get to cover no problem. I don't know why I was, sometimes when you watch these videos, you question what you did a lot. A lot of times I overestimate my ability to shoot distances. Here, I'm trying to shoot. You can't see him because it's so far, but it's at the very back opposite corner of the field, and I'm trying to get him from all the way down here. And it's really silly sometimes because now he knows where I am. He knows I'm shooting at him, and obviously, especially if their team is a little bit more skilled and a little bit more dominating, you definitely don't want to give away that element of surprise, which I kind of did. Here again, I'm going to pop out this window and start shooting at guys across the way, across the center, up in the tops of buildings. And again, it's kind of almost too far of a shot because I would have had to get it perfectly right above the railing, arcing in, and almost a bit of curve on it, and you can't. This is my own fault for shooting like this, but you know, what can you do, right? At the time, it seemed like the smartest thing to do because I could see him and I thought I had a decent shot, but at the same time, it was just too far. I was using my tack cap on the root clip all day just because I'm so used to limited paint now with milsig, and I wanted to try and simulate that. So I put the tack cap on and was using partial reloads from my pod, and it was working pretty well. It was actually a decent way to almost simulate mag fed.
Move, guys.
It's not mag fed because reloads took a little longer, thing like that. Um, here you can see both of my teammates fall back behind this building here, which is kind of silly because that means that as far as we know, and soon you'll see I go up this alleyway here and there is no one there, but we've left the alleyway exposed, so we don't want to be cornered like that. So I'm going to go up the alleyway here, trade a few shots, and duck into this building. And then I'm going to see, you can't see him here, but what I decide to go through those little cubby holes to try and take him by surprise, because he can't, if he's still looking down the alleyway, he can't see me go through those cubby holes. I'm almost a little bit too big to do that, especially because if I go through there and somebody from across the field starts shooting at me, I'm screwed, because I have to stay low and stay crouched to get through the second one as well. So it's kind of a risky thing to do, but if you can do it quick, it can sometimes work out for you. Right here, this was new to me, those gates along the side. I didn't realize those were there. I was kind of hoping I could get myself through the alleyway again, but obviously I couldn't. So sometimes you just need to adapt. They actually kind of saved me a bit, because I'm going to go through the doors here, and you can hear a bunch of splattering on the gate from a place. And I got lucky; none of them hit me, and I really wasn't thinking. I'm going to shoot this guy, and I give myself away, and his buddy gets me from the corner there.
Get me?
And you'll see he points the shot
yep.
out to me, because
Good shot, bud.
with my mask on, I couldn't see where he hit me. So sometimes you just need to ask them, hey, did you get me? And have them point it out to you, because you can't always see it. I thought I had got him too, but I didn't see any on him, so I wasn't going to be a prick about it. So here I'll come back and I'll use my last respawn. And then in a second here, you're going to see my one gripe that I have with the TM7. And that is that the selector switch for the fire modes is very, very light. It's very tough to tell when you click. You can click all the way down into full auto and not really notice it. And so, just as a habit that I have when I'm playing, if I'm walking back to respawn or to the dead box or whatever, I click it into safe mode, just because, that's how I've always been taught to handle a firearm. This is no different. But with the TM7, if you don't click it just right, you can actually be in semi-auto mode, but it still be safe. So here you can see it finally starts shooting, because I had to click it around a couple of times. And I'm gonna run in here and actually trade 1-for-1 with this guy. He got me in the army.
1-for-1.
Good shot. So
out.
That was my last respawn. I'm gonna walk out now, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have more coming from this day, so stay tuned.